But OpenAI, I get where you guys are going with that. They are making their models a lot faster, a lot smarter, and like I said, the bonus is and where you get your more bang for your buck, especially at that $200 level, is where you get that computational power. However, for me, that 10x investment may. What's up? What's
Yes.
up, y'all? We're back with another episode. I'm your co-host, Deuce Noble.
And I'm your co-host DJ.
All right, man. We got some pretty cool things to talk about today. A couple of things I'm excited and a little indifferent about. Got some opinions, so we'll get to that. But DJ, what we got on the docket today?
Man, we have a coming from the product world, we have some, it's kind of cool news. I'm in anticipating how it's actually going to unfold, but OpenAI had some announcements recently. And they're calling it 12 days of shipments. And just as
12
we've done
days of
releases in the past,
shipments.
12 days of
Hey,
shipments,
on
yeah.
the first day of shipments, OpenAI gave to me. We're gonna find out
Yeah.
what they gave
We're
on.
gonna find out. Yeah.
All right, no, okay, but no, that's cool. So let's let them know what that looks like. Their 12 days of shipments, what that means for OpenAI and their
Yeah.
consumers and us, and what we think about that. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's unpack it. Let's unpack that.
For sure. So man, just to start. So coming from a product management, background and just like, reduced being engineering and everything like that, we were kind of reminiscent on, when we were releasing products on mobile app, digital products, and you're releasing these features and, you might have a 2 week cadence. You may have like some emergency releases kind of in there. Like you just 12 days in a row just seems like
Here's the
that's a
thing.
lot to kind of just pump out on each one of the platforms.
Here's
And
the
I
thing.
believe, I mean, like mobile and web, like, all their
I don't and like I don't think this is something. Now I could be completely wrong, but I don't think this is something that's been done. And if it has, it's not a normal thing, and
yeah,
it has not been done for a reason, right? Like you
yeah.
said, being from that world of releasing software in a digital aspect, it comes with a lot of things, a lot of edge cases, problems, different things that can happen. And 12 consecutive releases on a bit on
It's
business
wild.
day releases is crazy. That means their engineers are not sleeping. QA is not
Man,
sleeping. No one is getting sleep
product is
until
just, yeah,
after
nobody's
Christmas.
sleeping. Uh-uh. Until
So
after these 12
OpenAI,
12 days.
kudos to you and how you guys figured out how to do that. And I hope that there's no issues or rollbacks or errors you got to fix. But I know that's going to be not fun or easy.
I mean, they have some, some bright people, I'm sure, working there, whatever the case is. And but I'm as a fan, like, I just well, I can't say as a fan now because that could mean multiple things, but
He a fan, he
as
a fan, he
somebody
a
who likes,
fan.
yeah, exactly. As somebody who likes
Not that
technology, I'll
type of
say,
fan.
yeah, yeah,
As
somebody
a
who
as
likes
a as a
technology.
technology enthusiast, that's just,
There you go. As a technology enthusiast, I would say that no, man, it's exciting. I mean, 12 days shipping new products. We'll just get into what they kind of announced today. We'll start off ChatGPT Pro. I'll start there because
right.
as soon as I heard that announcement, I was like, okay, cool. Like, man, it's the Pro model. You look at the stats and you see like how competitive it is,
Listen,
and like,
I was excited about it at first, because I mean I pay for the what's the level? It's I guess it's not pro.
plus
Yeah, I pay for
we
the
play
Chat
for plus,
GPT
yeah,
Plus, right? Which is very cool, right? I use it for a
yeah,
lot of different things here or there, small stuff, no heavy loading on my thing. So
yeah.
they announced, like you said, the GPT Pro, and I'm like, you know what? I wonder what that's gonna look like. But
Yeah.
carry on. I think Chat GPT Pro is going to be
Well, you
something
said it
that.
best earlier because you had Chat GPT Plus $20 a month, and all of a sudden Pro, for those who don't know,
First of all,
$200 a month. I mean,
if you were
and I'm
wondering,
thinking, yeah, $200 a month for the
that's a
Pro.
10x investment right there.
That's yeah. Now, I mean, now granted, I mean, like the Who, I believe that they're positioned at for. Of course, they said a lot of people that are doing deep, uh, uh, they were doing gene. I don't know if it was gene mapping as far as the
Yeah,
example that they were showing, or just
those
like something like,
those complex problems, mathematical problems,
yeah,
computational problems, programming
yeah,
problems. those are things that in my opinion, I think are going to be best used at the research level for, whether it's university or those small research labs, right? Those are going to be
Yeah.
really beneficial for those type of events or tasks that you need to do. So, I mean, for our listeners, unless you are either balling or you really got some complex problems you want to work on, ChatGPT Pro might be for you. However, for me, that 10x investment may not be worth the Skrilla. For me, I think I'm going to stick with the ChatGPT Plus because I mean, listen, $200 a month, man. Listen, look, I don't even think my light bill is that expensive. Like I'm
I
just saying,
mean,
but OpenAI, I get where you guys are going with that. They are making their models a lot faster, a lot
yeah,
smarter, and like I said, the bonus is and where you get your more bang for your buck, especially at that $200 level, is where you get that computational power. They're adding more GPUs. For those, that is the graphical processing units that need to run those models on the back end, right? They are adding not necessarily manpower, but power behind like if you think manpower, horsepower, whatever GPUs equates to
yeah.
that in the computer world, right? So I think that is really cool for what they are doing. However, I know that I am not one of their consumers at this point. But hey, OpenAI,
I mean,
way to kick off 12 days of shipments because on the
shipments,
first day of
yeah.
shipments, you gave to me the choice not to invest in OpenAI ChatGPT Pro. But yeah, look, I don't know
I
about
mean,
you,
I
DJ.
know they're targeted for professionals and also, I mean, apparently it's enterprise pricing, so I don't know if like what scale of enterprise, but if you have a large company, I can see it honestly, because if you have
I
some
could, yeah,
automations and you have like some I mean, if you have heavy need for answering those hard questions and everything like that, and that, I think education they said is going to come out maybe a week or so after something like that. Like
hmm
it's like these people, they're these individuals, they're solving very complex problems, and you don't know what that entails. Like, so I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about like if people like I don't think that's for everybody, intentionally. So I think they priced it accordingly, and I believe the
absolutely
power users that use that, those are the people that are probably taxing,
right.
the GPUs, and they're taxing the infrastructure because they're running big queries or they're really trying to push these models to their limits, so and as Sam Altman talks about, during their announcement video. So yeah,
But all in all, their GPT-4, that O1 preview is now, well, the O1 preview is what we've been using, but O1 is now fully out, and
yeah,
capable of doing a lot of things, right? And I think it's going to go really, really far for them. And I really foresee this being something extremely major for OpenAI, but also those where you need to have those heavy computational process thought thinking questions answered. If you can
yeah.
imagine a research lab, like I have a buddy of mine who runs a research lab up in Boston. I could imagine him using something like this, right? Because they
Oh
do
yeah,
things that
yeah.
need to process, right? Granted, is it still flawed? Of course, but aren't we all flawed, right? I think but that's the thing, right? You're getting these things out the door that's going to come a lot faster to you.
Yeah,
But one of the examples they used was asking about all the Roman empires, right? Roman emperors, excuse me. That's
yeah.
one of the examples they used, and it was really cool to see the side by side comparison from the O1 preview and O1 out right now. So
Yeah, and I think they preview 4.0 like in comparison to that too as well. But uh, either way, I mean, like I think it's good. So the like as Deuce was talking about, the O1 model is fully out, and this is their model that's it thinks basically. So it takes a lot of time, thinking through just as a human would do, basically at the onset of a question. So during inference, like it'll think about like how to solve this and like it. And like that's how it works through answering the questions and either way. So it's a reason model, science, mathematics, programming, and everything like that. Like I really like using O1, and now it's multimodal. So now you can actually upload a document, I believe, and you can also, take photos. So you can like, they had a diagram basically, or they had something, they were kind of saying, hey, and they asked a question to it, it thought it through and kind of gave its response on there, which was
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
And I love multimodality. They don't have it tied into, and maybe we can save and talk about this later, is just like, like you can use now they have ChatGPT, they have like the search so where you can like search for more relevant
They
information or
have that,
newer
but
information.
they also have they
That's on
have
4.0.
the voice recording as well now. That just came out, and you can record and speak. It's more conversational, I guess, if you want to put it that way. You can have a conversational speech input to your
Yeah.
GPT, which I think is pretty cool because now we're getting into the really, really high functioning models that we're going to see a lot of in the future. If you think about these GPTs and what that
Yeah.
AI looks like, but putting that into this type of thing, we know
Oh,
what
you mean
like
the advanced voice, what is it
man,
called? Advanced voice mode. Yeah, I use that. I use
yeah.
and actually now Google, we can table that for a little bit later, but Google's one is actually pretty solid too. Like it's
Hey,
really
hey
solid,
now,
like using that.
listen,
Yeah.
I just want to
So
know
through
I need my
Gemini.
own personal Jarvis. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah. I mean,
saying.
like
Listen, we all going to have our own Tony Stark, best
yeah.
Tony Stark
What
impression.
I would recommend for, definitely the viewers and everything like that to do is to check out Gemini's, check out OpenAI's advanced voice mo mode and just talk to those and like have a brainstorm. Like my daughter, she's just like, hey, I'm thinking about doing a YouTube channel and this and that. So she was kind of going back and forth and brainstorming with it, and she had natural conversation and she was talking to that thing about 30 minutes, like going back and forth, with
Man, that's
and just
awesome.
thinking of ideas, and it was pretty cool like how she interacted with it, just like a person. At the end of it she was like thank you, like it was kind of cool like to just see her interact with the advanced voice mode via chat gpt, and then I think she also did with Gemini, and I don't know what they call Gemini's voice mode, but whatever it is, like they're pretty competent on both sides, so it's pretty cool.
No, I think it is. I'm actually excited to see the rest of what the 12 days of shipments brings. And
Yes.
I think we would love to bring more of that information to you guys because honestly, this is kind of a cutout series for us, and I think it'd be really cool just to see, hey, these big changes that are coming on this
Yeah.
big company, right? And I think that a lot of these new pieces of tech is about to change the game. They're coming at the end of the year. Next year,
Yeah.
it's going to take off. However, I'm
Oh, and
still
best believe
praying
we're
for
gonna be.
OpenAI's engineers, man. I'm just thinking about like, if you can imagine, if you know what a release takes, like those release engineers are probably they're on call 24/7 until Christmas. They are going to earn their Christmas bonus this year. That's all I know.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's gonna be hectic. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't have done it like this if they didn't have a pretty solid plan of how they were going to do things. And they've had major releases,
Of course, yeah.
but yeah, 12 days consecutively is a lot. But so just to get into real quick about what is anticipated, apparently Sora AI, which is their
Mhm.
uh, AI video generator from OpenAI. So apparently that's supposed to be released. The speculation, I'm wondering if they're going to release that with the 4.0 model, because that's the model currently right now that can generate images with Dolly 3. I don't know if they're going to put that with the new O1 models, like, O1, the larger model, and then O1 mini. I don't know if they're going to enable that because right now it doesn't. So it is multimodal as far as for like the input. Like you can input like an image and also um, what is it? You can do an image and you can do
You
a
can do what? The
file. Like
videos? If oh yeah, no, you right, that's right. You can do the files.
yeah, you can
I've
take a
seen
picture
that.
and you can do files and actually upload it. Yeah, so
Upload
it's
those.
multimodality in that aspect. But as far as for other things, you can like as far as for creating the images, that's still exclusive to the 4.0 models as it is right now. So I'm just curious, like if Sora is going to be introduced in the O1 or if it's going to be in the 4.0 and 4.0 mini or whatever the case is. So that's what's anticipated. There's also, there's a lot of speculations on if on the last day that they actually release another model. I doubt it because they just did the full O1, but some people are saying, ChatGPT 5, but I do remember Sam Altman saying like ChatGPT 5 is not going to be something that they're releasing this year. They may not even name their next big model ChatGPT 5. They might just go with something else. So I doubt it'll be that, but just a lot of speculation. A lot of speculation.
There, yeah, no, I think I don't know. There's a few things I think they're going to sprinkle in there. There might even be some Easter eggs in there. I think it'll be cool to see. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited for those other days of shipments, and we're going to see what it looks like, right? And if you guys, I think, if you guys have any speculations, let us know. Look, because we're speculating as well. We're thinking if you guys are curious, or if you guys are not familiar with what OpenAI is doing, go ahead and check it out. We will drop a link below to
Yeah.
their live streams, so you guys can check them out for yourselves and see them. But we will be giving you our first reactions and our thoughts on everything that they are dropping over the next 12
It's
days.
drop
And
Dolly 4. Maybe do that one. Or maybe the
no,
Orion
hey,
model.
Dolly 4 would be cool too. So
Dolly
I
4 would
think
be
for
good. Orion, like Orion AI model, like I mean, I would be on board for that one. But yeah, that's just a lot of the speculation. But yeah, as Deuce was saying, like we'll definitely keep you all posted and we'll break it down and also just kind of talk about like what does that mean? Because for our entrepreneurs that are using AI agents or the entrepreneurs that are having some AI automations that are going on, what does this mean? When will they open it up? They did talk about updating and enhancing the API also. So you might be able to pull into whatever you have kind of structured right now, the enhanced models, which I think would be really good. So depending on what you have, especially in an agentic framework, if you have like a main agent, right? And that agent has reasoning, and then you have these other sub agents that could be smaller type models, and then but you have him kind of that I say him, you have that particular piece of the framework orchestrating everything else like that's gonna just I think it'll make a lot of the workflows a lot easier for you to manage your social media platforms or to manage other
absolutely,
companies' social media platforms if you're kind of selling that as a service. So we'll keep you posted on that, and I'll do some more breakdowns of how you can set those up using tools like Relevance AI and Make.com and some other platforms.
absolutely. No, I think that'll be cool. And as always, I think what we're going to do, like you said, going forward, every day when during shipments, we're going to release a reaction, let you guys know our thoughts, and share those with you guys. Let us know your thoughts and leave a comment below. Make sure you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. Also share this, right? Share this video with your friends, your family,
Yes.
co-workers, colleagues, whoever, right? And look, as always, man, we're here for you guys, all right? So, man, I think that's it for today, DJ. What you got? Anything else?
Now, that's it. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace, y'all.